This next story is one of those stories that is more than what it just seems like on the surface. Milwaukee police tonight recognizing their best and bravest. They call it the Spring Merit Awards ceremony.
And this year was a reunion of sorts for two officers that used to be partners until a drunk driver split them up several months ago. Jeremy Ross, live in Milwaukee with the story.
Dozens of officers were honored here this evening, receiving awards ranging from valor to service. And included in that is one officer's very special story of life-saving. In most formal ceremonies, there is a certain amount of pomp and circumstance.
Police Officer Catherine L. Ander.
While the circumstances bringing one Milwaukee police officer here were described as life and death.
Played a vital role in her partner's survival.
Back on September 5th, two cars collided with two off-duty officers already on scene. Police say this was the result of a drunk 23-year-old motorist driving the wrong way. She hit the car Officer Joshua Albert was driving in on I-94. His partner, Officer Catherine Anderer, happened to be driving behind and saw the violent impact.
I had to switch over from the friend mode back to the police mode and just tell them to stay with me.
While technically off the clock, Anderer found herself back on the job. She kept calm in the face of chaos and did her best to comfort and talk to Albert,
preventing him from becoming unconscious or going into shock.
She rode with him to Frederick Hospital and stayed by the operating room during his surgery. Albert would eventually leave the hospital with the support of many others.
She is receiving our life-saving award this evening.
As one cop received recognition, her partner was there to watch, both arriving here in a familiar and especially meaningful way.
He rode with me out here. We rode in the squad tonight out here, and it's the first time we've been back in a police squad together since the accident night.
Milwaukee Police Department tells us that Albert is back on the force on limited duty. Of course, his partner hopes that he'll be back on the force in full duty as soon as possible. We're live in Milwaukee. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
So maybe there's another reunion yet to come. Thanks, Jeremy, so much. And for the first time, our cameras are getting a glimpse at some of those big reptiles that were taken from a Kenosha home. Two alligators, a